I'm going to talk a little bit about Power Automate expressions, and these are really a lot like functions in Excel. And I think they're super useful, and they're really going to allow you to take your Power Automate game to the next level if you get comfortable with using them. And so I created a flow here for this demo, and I'm getting some data from SharePoint. I'm getting an item up here from this list, this gift ideas list. And then I'm getting all of those items down here from this get items action. And so the way expressions work is if you click into a field where you can insert some content or data, you get this dynamic content, and then you also get this expression option here. And so you can see here, I've already put in an example here of adding 3 different fields together. So in this case, I'm sending an email. It's going to be the person who's receiving the gift, the title of the gift or the name of the gift, and then the price. I'm going to send an email. And so you look at this and you think, man, this is a bunch of text that's hard to read, and how would you ever be able to remember this syntax? And you probably never would, because who would do that? Maybe there's somebody out there who could, but I certainly can't. And so the great thing is that what you can do is if you select an expression, and then once you're in the parentheses here, you can go ahead. So, I mean, in this case, if I start from the beginning, you could put a couple strings in here, right? You could do test, and then a test2, and this would work just fine. But you almost never are going to do just a string that you type in. You're going to be using dynamic content with these expressions. And so the awesome thing is, and I think this is relatively recent with Power Automate, but now what you can do is you can click on the dynamic content here, and you can pick the field you need, and it's going to go ahead and put that syntax in for you. So if I find name and recipient, you can see it puts in that syntax. And then if I want to do, okay, I'm going to do a dash, and then I'm going to do the title. Find the title. And then I'm going to do, let me go over, and then I'm going to do another dash, and then I'm going to do comma, and I'm going to do the price. Let's see, where are you? There it is. Okay, so price. Now I'm going to hit OK, and you can see it put it in there. And so you can do that with any of these expressions when you're working with dynamic data from, an action where you got that. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel that. Now, I don't know if there'd ever be a case where you'd want to type it in. I mean, I guess there is. The thing about this expression box is that it's very small, and it's kind of hard to see what's going on because it doesn't expand in any way. So I was working on this demo earlier, and I pulled out each individual item, and then I put this in Notepad so you can more easily work with it outside of the actual user interface here. But one of the things I just want to mention is if there was a need for you to find out what the syntax is for a piece of data, you can use a little trick here, and that's you can initialize a variable, and you can call that variable whatever you want. In my case, I called it find reference. And then if you click in, you get your dynamic content here. You can put that in. And then if you hover over that, it's going to show you the syntax for that piece of data. So that's another way where you could copy this. You can put it in Notepad, and then you could work with it that way. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that. Okay. So one other thing I want to show you, I have a get item. So this is getting every item in that SharePoint list, not just one. And I just want to show you kind of how the syntax the output syntax changes depending on what you're trying to do. So if I set a variable based on this data, so let's look at just the title again. You can see it's going to put it in a loop there. So this loop is going to go through every single item in that SharePoint list and then set this variable. So you can see here, this is changing. So that syntax isn't output anymore, it's items, and that items is based on the apply to each loop above it. So just be kind of aware of where you're at in the flow when you're using expressions. And so if I wanted to do that again, let's see. So just the other thing is you want to be aware of where you're at in the expression. So I was in the front here, it puts it in the front. Got to make sure you're in the parentheses there. Let's do name. So again, this will put it in there and I'll get the right syntax. So that's really, really nice. I'm going to go ahead and delete this. Hit OK. And I'm going to test it. So hopefully this doesn't take too long. And then I'll run it. And then you can see it sent my email and I was successful in combining all those different fields. So that is how you start working with expressions. In some other videos, I want to start getting into some specific expressions that I have found very helpful working in Power Automate. So keep an eye out for that. All right, thank you. I'll talk to you later.